All right, so we screwed the pooch on that, but I had to answer the phone. So, sorry. Let's start all over again. We're going to take a look today at Four Peaks, which is a kind of local brewery to me. They get bought up by the big guys. This is their Xerocole Desert IPA. Got a little ringtail cat on there, a little bandicoot. It's smooth, it's tropical, it's an oasis. Gentlemen, I don't know how to break this to you, but the desert is not tropical. A Xerocole is any animal that has adapted to live in a desert environment. It is also an IPA designed to showcase tropical hop aromas adapted for even the hottest of days. I wonder what an actual desert beer would be. Probably like a chili beer. Tequila beer. Tequila and chili beer? Tequila chili beer? We shall see. 25 fluid ounces in the can. I got 2 cans for 7 and change. 1 pint, 9 fluid ounces, 7% is the ABV. It does contain wheat. Four Peaks Brewing Company out of Tempe, Arizona, and Fairfield, California. It is an India Pale Ale, but it is in the American style. 1-844 Hey 4 Papa Bravo. Crap. It'd be nice if I could speak English. Papa Bravo Charlie PBC is their phone number. four-peaks.com is their website. The beer you're currently holding will remain fresh and fantastic until the date listed on the bottom of the can. That always drove me insane. It's in a can, it's sealed. No oxygen gets in here. Why would it age? And then it hit me. Duh. It's an aluminum can. They spray the inside of the can with a liner before they fill it, and it's probably the crap that they line it with that breaks down. Anyway, we did pour her, and I will pour her again so you can take a look at the head. But as you can see, it does lace nicely. We didn't get to the nose part when my phone rang, but we're having a hillbilly hootenanny in the alley behind me, and that's just unacceptable. You want to go hang out and be homeless, and not a hillbilly hootenanny, a hobo hootenanny. Be homeless, do it somewhere else where you're not going to drive my dogs bonkers and you don't throw shit over my fence. So, that was just people checking to make sure. Anyway, Biden time, let's slip of the snipper. Nice. Not overly piney, fruity. I guess tropical might apply. A little guava, maybe some pineapple. Smells good. You know the rule. Smells that good, you got to give it a tongue. I didn't make the rules up, but, you know, sometimes you just got to abide by them. She's pretty, too, so if she's pretty and she smells good, what's stopping you? Skål. She warmed up while I was on the phone. She's nice, she's smooth, she's got a rich, nice mouthfeel. Intradental zones, roof of the mouth, tongue are all included, a little on the sublingual. Not really out into the extradental. She's oily, but tasty, fruity. She's not bad. I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of this. Usually these experimentals can be kind of odd, which reminds me, I have not seen luponic distortion in forever, and I love those. Even the shitty ones are always interesting. I just haven't seen any on the shelf anywhere, man. That's Firestone Walker. Guess maybe all this Corona bullshit's screwing everything up. It's not overly bitter. Really well balanced and well crafted. Not particularly malty. She is a little bready. but it's balanced really, really well. A drinkable beer, man. I did not have high hopes for this. I figured this was going to be one of those dedicated to the brothers that aren't here, but no, we're drinking this one. I am surprised His Royal Highness isn't up in my lap, because we know what a little souse he is. There's that head that was lost in the last video. Packs nice and tight and dense, creamy. Graduates well from the bottom to the top. Not bad, and yes, we are using Luigi because it's so damn hot out here. It made no sense to go to a taster because I can't keep the beer in a brewmate. It's too big for a brewmate. So I did take notes. What notes did I take? It's an American-style IPA. The hops are Lemondrop, Idaho 7, Denali and Mosaic. They did incorporate flaked oats. I guess that's what's giving it that smoothness. We said the ABV was 7. The IBUs are 45. Doesn't drink like it. Drinks like a 20. Did a really nice job on this. Again, I was kind of surprised because, let's face it, this is like the band camp girl. You don't think there's going to be anything special going on until she tells you about that one time at band camp with the flute. Don't judge books by their covers. All right, heads come down a little, and you can see that she is still holding together really, really nice. I wish they would have told us what they were using for the malts other than wheat. So did you use churro, carapils? I am not that good where I can pull that shit out by tasting it. Maybe one day. Yeah, it's really, really nice. When she comes in, very tip of the tongue incorporates. Then she crests up over the soft palate and inside the teeth. She's very creamy. Very smooth. Not very bitter. She is definitely warm enough now. She's pushing into the 60s. Where the fruit notes have developed, I can't pull them apart. But it's citrus and stone fruit. It's a citrus and stone fruit blend. They didn't give us percentages. I hate when they don't give us recipes. That pisses me off. She's tasty, though. We'll tell you, for all the years I've been doing this, and anybody who's been here from the beginning knows it's been at least 5. Probably more than that. I got not a Facebook notification, a YouTube notification for my 10th anniversary. 10 years. Don't go back and watch the ones from the first 2 years. They're horrible. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. On the other hand, I don't really know what the hell I'm doing now anyway, so. Beer is better when you smell it and don't drink it through your nose. Yeah, she's nice, she's rich, she's fruity. The thing with the Luigi, you have to bring the level down below the waist so it forces the nose up. But this head is so firm, it takes forever to collapse down. This is a nice beer. It's an easy drinker. So, we didn't SRM this, right? Rich orange gold. She is pretty. If she got a little darker, she'd be edging into copper. Let's give her a 25. I'm gonna scribble that down so when I'm putting notes in later, I know what the hell I said. A lot of times I have to rewatch the video just so I know what the hell I put in for the notes. If you see a BM, let's fix that. If you see a BME, by the SRM. So if the SRM says SRM/BME, BME is by my eye, which means I just took a look at it and guessed. We're doing that whole Metric Friday thing. The reason we went to Metric Friday is A, because my work week ended on Thursday, and B, if they can make shit up, so can I. I like this beer. Even now when she's warm. When she's warm, she opens up even further. So we got some extra dental going on now. Some sublingual. More sublingual than we had. Not much more on the tongue fill. So yeah, she's still basically centered over the roof of the mouth and inside the teeth. So soft palate and intradental. But I gotta get into therm. She's got to be like 70 degrees, and when she hits 70, she blows right out into the buccal zones. Extra dental and cheek. Good beer. Would I drink this beer? Yes. Would I buy this beer again? Actually, yeah. Would I order this on tap? I would definitely really like to see the difference between canned and tapped on this. I'm not a big fan of the company. Again, they got bought out by one of the big 10 race car beer companies. I don't trust those fuckers. They're all shaky. If you handed this to me out of the cooler, what would I say? I would say, thank you very much, sir. How many more do you have? Because I might need another one to chase this one down. Yeah, overall, no, good solid brew. I guess they're kind of right when they say that she works well for summer, because as she warms, the flavor opens and blossoms. She's not overly heavy. Lace is real nice for you Lacing fans. Well made, well crafted, all around. This is a good solid brew. Let's give her... Man, it's a tough one. So do we go 4.5? Do we go 4.75? $4.75. Let's give her 4.75 out of 5. This is an outstanding brew. I would say best part is that she's local to me, but again, taken over by one of the giant Big 10 race car beer companies. You guys have asked before, but we have new guys that are adding on all the time, like Hernandez. Welcome to the channel, sir. The reason they're called Big 10 race car beers is because they're the ones advertised on the side of... Is it still called NASCAR? No fucking idea. I know when they took the Marlboro and Winston cups away, I was like, well, they're associated with cigarettes. Yeah, next year they'll all be associated with fucking Pride Month for the entire year. I need extra rainbow dildos on my fucking race car for drag resistance. But they're called race car beers because AB InBev, Miller Coors, Fungal, the Canadian company, the Euro companies, they all sponsored, but their beers are all toxic. They're all chemical stews. We did one, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 beers ago where it said malted beverage. Well, technically, a beer is a malted beverage, but then it's not a beer. You Google up Reinheitsgebot. There's a whole story that goes beyond that. But no, beer is beer. Water, malt, barley, hops, yeast. The occasional adjunct. Big Ten folks, they don't give a fuck. They're like chemical. Is this likely to give them cancer? No? More chemicals. So, personally, I could live without Roundup in my fucking beer. Solid, delicious. As she warms up, her flavor progresses even better. The video that we lost when I had to answer the phone because I had to ask some gentlemen who live off my taxes to chase the people who pick through my garbage can for aluminum cans. Little do they know I don't have any in there. Because I don't want them fucking with my dogs. Throwing it out there. Thanks for coming by, putting some eyeballs on here, people. I love you. We are a community. That means we want to spread and share and bring new people in. But we also want to make connections, so in case shit goes sideways, you never know who you're going to run into. My new neighbor is a really, really nice fella, and we're slowly breaking him in. Because if you live in my cul-de-sac, well, there's some skills you got to learn, and there's some speed you got to spin up to, but slowly but surely we're getting them there. I will catch you on the next one, which 47. I have a special bottle. Hopefully it hasn't gone south. It's been sitting in that refrigerator for 2 years. I turn it all the time. Much like The Jerk, Steve Martin movie. It had a special purpose. It just hasn't figured out what its special purpose is. And at this point, I don't think it's going to, so we'll just drink the damn thing. Sitting in there for 2 years. It's not bottle conditioned, so it's not like it's still aging, but anyway, I will catch you on the next one, my friends. Until then, happy, healthy, safe, honorable, dutiful, vigilant, head on a swivel, low and slow, hot and handy. And that's the real big 3. That's 3 times 3. That's the 9. Ugh, flies. You know what? I was going to bring the goddamn salt gun over for Stoney, too, and I forgot it. I'm sorry, Stones. Next video, because there is no shortage of flies in my backyard, I'll break out the salt gun and kill some flies for shits and giggles. Skull.
2 cop cars.